Hello, I'm Larry Schweinhart, President of Highscope and Director of the Highscope Preschool Study. This study offers some of the strongest evidence available of the lifetime effects and economic return on investment of a high-quality, interactive preschool program for young children living in poverty. David Weichert and his colleagues initiated the study in a small Michigan school district in the 1960s to see if they could prevent school failure before it began. To conduct the study, they identified 123 young African American children living in poverty and at risk of school failure. The children's parents averaged only a 9th grade education and were either unemployed or had unskilled jobs. The study has valid findings because children were randomly assigned to a program group or a no program group, essentially by a flip of the coin. The two resultant groups were almost exactly alike in background characteristics. The major difference between them was that one group got the preschool program and the other did not. In the Highscope model of interactive education, the classroom is arranged into activity areas such as a house area, an art area, and a block area. In the daily routine, children plan.
You have an idea about the art area?
I'm going to paint on that.
You're going to paint on the easel?
Do and review their learning activities and engage in small and whole group activities. Teachers help children grow by treating them with respect, engaging them in conversations.
It was a chick.
A little chick, and you were holding it like this.
And supporting their progress in all the important areas of learning, such as language, literacy, math, and social-emotional development.
And you're the daddy. So, did we solve the problem?
I want to be a boy Rudolph too.
Okay, so we have 2 boy Rudolphs. That's okay with you, Joshua?
Yeah.
And that's okay with you, Meredith? Well, I think we've got an ideal that works for everybody. Does that work for you?
In these charts, the dark blue bar represents the program group, and the light blue bar represents the no program group. Only 1 out of 3 children who did not have the preschool program was ready for school at age 5. But 2 out of 3 who had the preschool program were ready. By age 14, the program group was more committed to school than the no program group. They did more homework and talked to their parents about school more often. As compared to only 15% of the no program group, half of the program group attained a basic level of school achievement. More of the program group graduated from high school. As adults, more of the program group were employed, and their earnings were higher. Only 2/3 as many of the program group were arrested 5 or more times. The preschool program cut violent crime by 1/3, drug crime by 3/5, and property crime by 2/5. The strongest program effect for females was high school graduation. Almost twice as many of the females who had the preschool program graduated from high school. The strongest program effect for males was on arrests. Only 2/3 as many males who had the preschool program were arrested 5 or more times by age 40. The preschool program had a large return on investment. For each dollar invested, the program returned $16.14, 4/5 of it to the public and 1/5 to participants in the form of higher earnings. The public return came from savings in education, welfare, and crime costs to victims and the criminal justice system. The study was the first to find various long-term effects and return on investment for a high-quality preschool program. Other studies that have found similar effects include the North Carolina Abecedarian Child Care Study and the Chicago Child Parent Center Study. To get what we got, you've got to do what we did. Teachers should receive training and supervision to use a validated model of interactive education such as Highscope. They must hold daily classes for 3- and 4-year-olds, especially those at greatest risk of school failure. Every class should have a certified teacher and assistant teacher for 16 to 20 children. Teachers must visit families regularly, even weekly, to discuss their children's development. Teachers must regularly assess their program implementation and children's progress using observational assessment tools such as the Preschool Child Observation Record. The government should invest in high-quality preschool programs that are like the programs with long-term effects. Existing Head Start, state preschool, and child care programs are on the right track. We should invest more to help them achieve the quality they need.